You've probably heard that eggs are good for your health, right? But does eating 3 eggs a day really help your heart? Or could it pose some risks? This question has sparked a lot of controversy for a long time. Some people believed that eggs could increase bad cholesterol, while others claimed they were incredibly healthy. Fortunately, today, we have new studies showing exactly what happens in your body when you regularly eat eggs. I'll explain all this now in an easy way for you to understand and make the most of these benefits. First of all, it's important to remember that heart problems are the leading cause of death worldwide. Every year, more than 18 million people die from heart disease. This is extremely serious. Therefore, taking care of your heart can't be just an option. It's a real necessity. And one of the simplest and cheapest ways to protect your heart could be found precisely in eggs, an affordable and easily accessible food. Before we continue and get into details that will make all the difference in your life, take a moment now to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. Also, share it with your friends and family, because everyone deserves to know these tips and take care of their heart health in the best way possible. For many years, many people feared eating eggs, mainly due to the cholesterol found in the yolk. There was an old belief that eating eggs automatically raised the body's bad cholesterol levels and harmed the heart. But today, thanks to several scientific studies, we know that's not exactly true. In reality, doctors and nutritionists consider eggs one of the most complete foods available. Eggs are an incredible source of high-quality protein, full of essential vitamins like vitamin D, vitamin E, and B-complex vitamins. In addition, eggs contain minerals essential for health, such as iron, selenium, and zinc, which help strengthen the entire body, especially the heart. Another very important nutrient found in eggs is choline. You may have never heard of it, but choline is essential for our brain and also helps protect the body's arteries by reducing inflammation and preventing the clogging of blood vessels. But then comes the big question. If eggs contain cholesterol, how can they help rather than harm your heart? The answer is simple. Actually, eggs typically don't significantly increase bad cholesterol, LDL, for most people. On the contrary, moderate and correct consumption of eggs even improves levels of good cholesterol, HDL, which helps clean out bad cholesterol from the arteries. It's as if eggs perform a natural cleanup, clearing arteries and protecting you from problems like heart attacks and strokes. But there's one very important thing here. The way you prepare and eat eggs makes all the difference. For example, if you fry eggs in refined vegetable oil or butter, you may lose many of the benefits. The issue isn't the egg itself, but rather how you prepare it. To best enjoy the benefits eggs have to offer, it's ideal to prepare them boiled, scrambled in olive oil, or poached eggs, always combining them with healthier foods like greens and vegetables. When you start eating 3 eggs daily, several positive changes begin to happen in your body, especially your heart. First, your good cholesterol, HDL, increases, providing better protection for your arteries. Second, inflammation in the body significantly decreases thanks to the choline present in eggs. This means cleaner, stronger arteries with less risk of blockage. Another really interesting point is that eggs are rich in natural antioxidants, such as lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect heart cells against premature aging. It's as if eggs function as small shields, protecting your heart and arteries from the damage that comes with time. Moreover, regular egg consumption helps improve blood circulation throughout the body. The proteins and minerals in eggs keep your blood vessels relaxed, allowing blood to flow better and more easily, which reduces the effort your heart has to make daily. And the less effort your heart makes, the better your overall health, and the further away you'll be from problems. And it doesn't stop there. Eggs also help control blood pressure. People who consume eggs daily, especially those over 40 years old, have a higher chance of naturally maintaining stable blood pressure. The proteins and minerals in eggs help relax blood vessels, making circulation much smoother. Therefore, including eggs in your breakfast or lunch could be one of the best decisions you make to protect your heart. But pay attention. There are common mistakes many people make when consuming eggs. For example, combining eggs with processed or very salty foods can harm your heart instead of helping it. Bacon, sausage, salami, or highly processed foods can raise your blood pressure and worsen heart health, negating the benefits of eggs. Another mistake is exaggerating the amount and thinking you can eat fried eggs daily without any problem. Excessive saturated fats used in frying eggs can indeed increase risks. The secret lies in balance and choosing the right cooking method. Now that you understand the importance of eggs and how they can truly protect your heart when consumed correctly, it becomes much easier to take care of your cardiovascular health. Eggs don't have to be villains. They can actually be your greatest allies. But that depends only on you, your choices, and the way you put this incredible food on your plate. Now that you have a good understanding of how eggs can help your heart, let's go a bit deeper into their benefit. Because there are incredible things most people wouldn't even imagine a simple egg can do for their health. One of the biggest benefits you can get from eating 3 eggs daily is effective cholesterol control. Many people still believe that eating eggs raises bad cholesterol, known as LDL, which damages arteries and causes heart attacks. But in reality, the exact opposite happens. Recent studies have proven that regularly consuming eggs actually increases good cholesterol, HDL, which protects your arteries by removing excess bad cholesterol and preventing plaque buildup. In short, eggs not only help balance your cholesterol, they also help prevent serious heart problems. Another benefit worth mentioning is the anti-inflammatory power of eggs. You know that inflammation that can happen inside your arteries? Well, it's one of the main causes of serious heart issues, like heart attacks and strokes. The choline found in eggs significantly reduces these internal inflammations. It's as if each egg you eat acts like a firefighter, putting out small fires in your body and keeping your arteries free from danger. The less inflammation you have, the better your heart functions. Now, let's talk about antioxidants, something you've probably heard of but might not realize just how important they are. Eggs contain 2 extremely powerful antioxidants, lutein and zeaxanthin. These antioxidants protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals, molecules naturally produced by the body that, when in excess, cause serious harm to heart and artery cells. By eating eggs daily, you provide an extra defense, keeping your cells healthier for much longer, preventing premature heart aging, and significantly reducing your future risk of heart disease. Another benefit that people hardly ever mention is how good eggs are for blood circulation. Eggs contain essential minerals like selenium and zinc, along with extremely high-quality proteins, which help relax blood vessels. More relaxed vessels allow blood to flow easily throughout your body, meaning your heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood. If you have high blood pressure or want to avoid future problems, regularly eating eggs can be a natural and effective way to protect your cardiovascular health. Speaking specifically about blood pressure now, consuming 3 eggs every day can directly help maintain your blood pressure under control. People over 40 years old, especially, naturally tend to develop high blood pressure issues. And that's exactly where eggs can be most useful. Studies show that specific proteins in eggs help dilate blood vessels, reducing pressure and the workload your heart needs to perform. In other words, daily moderate egg consumption works like a natural medication for blood pressure control, without resorting to expensive drugs or harmful side effects. Another benefit almost nobody knows about is the positive impact of eggs on triglycerides. You've probably heard of high triglycerides, a type of fat in the blood that, when excessive, significantly increases the risk of heart disease, artery blockage, and other serious issues. If you consume omega-3 enriched eggs, which are now easily available in supermarkets, you can significantly lower these triglyceride levels in your blood, providing even greater protection for your heart. This simple change in the type of eggs you consume can ensure better cardiovascular health and long-term protection. But, to get all these benefits, you need to avoid some very common mistakes many people still make daily. The biggest one is eating too much or preparing eggs in unhealthy ways. like frying them in large amounts of vegetable oil or butter. Doing this combines the natural cholesterol in the egg yolk with unhealthy fats used in cooking, potentially harming your heart and canceling many benefits you would gain by properly eating eggs. Another frequent mistake is combining eggs with processed foods, heavily industrialized or salty items. Foods like bacon, sausage, ham, and other processed meats are full of saturated fat, preservatives, and sodium, which raise blood pressure, damage arteries, and essentially erase the positive effects eggs can offer. Thus, when preparing your meals, prefer to combine eggs with natural foods like fresh vegetables, fruits, whole grain bread, or even a light tapioca. For those who already suffer from high cholesterol or have a family history of heart disease, it's also wise to be extra careful. You don't need to eliminate eggs from your diet, but balance is essential. In these cases, the recommendation is to consult a nutritionist or doctor to define exactly the ideal quantity you can consume, ensuring you'll fully enjoy the benefits of eggs without taking unnecessary risks. Finally, the secret to enjoying all the heart health benefits of eggs lies in moderation and how you prepare them. Always opt for boiled eggs, eggs scrambled in olive oil, or poached eggs. These preparation methods are simple, inexpensive, and guarantee maximum benefits for your heart health, protecting you from dangerous diseases while helping naturally control your cholesterol, blood pressure, and inflammation levels in your body. In summary, eggs aren't just healthy, they can completely transform your cardiovascular health if you know how to use them correctly. Don't be misled by old myths or fears about cholesterol. Take advantage of all the benefits this incredible food can offer you. Make the right choices and take care of your heart's health in a simple, natural, and, above all, delicious way.